Hey, welcome back to Sarge Streams. I'm Sarge, and I'm bringing music to the front lines to you guys today. And today we're going to do Natalie Jane, Intrusive Thoughts. It is 3 minutes and 24 seconds. We've done Natalie a couple times on the channel. She's usually quite a powerhouse, usually, for her voice. And very excited to get into seeing more. Don't know what this one's going to be about, but Intrusive Thoughts makes me think about things like, I don't know, your mind telling you you're not good enough or something along those lines. With that being said, we're gonna jump into this. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please go over to Natalie's channel or her music, probably on Spotify and Apple Music. I say it pretty much every time, but please go support these people wherever you can, if you can. At the same time, I'm a reaction channel. I'm going to stop and talk. If you don't like that, please go see the original on your time. And also, if you'd be so kind, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for me. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. If you're returning back, thank you for being here again. I appreciate it. And just know I thank you guys all for watching. Anyway, let's jump into this and see what we got.
I'm historically heartbroken, drowning in my own emotions. 1 minute away from breaking down, down, down. I'm always leaving empty-handed. No one wants a heart that's damaged. Only know a love that lets me down, down, down. No staring contest with the walls. I'm giving in to my intrusive thoughts. What if I never find anybody to love, or I finally get the chance and I fuck it all up? 'Cause I can't get hurt if I'm the first one to leave.
Wow. Okay. So, I'm very used to her sort of more aggressive, songs or whatever. And this one's sort of she's not good enough for anybody because she doesn't let people, she doesn't want to let people in because she's tired, she's tired of being heard. And her intrusive thoughts is that she's not good enough though, and that's the reason. But it is, I think we all have that battle to a degree with intrusive thoughts and thinking, that you're not good enough or you're not this or that or whatever. And the reality to it, a lot of times it's right here. Again, I've said it a million times. This is a big mental prison. The best thing you can do is break out of that and be kinder to yourself. Life's hard. I mean, life's hard, and there's a lot of things, that are unfair or don't just don't make sense, or things just happen. Again, not to sit there and be like, oh, you're always the victim. No, sometimes we're the victim of our own stupidity. I get that, but like, wow. In her case, it's just, I think it's in her head, and I get it. I understand. All right, let's keep going. This is pretty though, because again, like I said, it's showing some softer sides to her, obviously showing a little bit of a different emotion versus the aggression. So I'm very appreciative of that. I like it. Let's keep going.
Hurt if I'm the first one to leave. What if I get to heaven and it's not even real, and I die before telling you how I really feel? 'Cause it feels like hell, and I just can't help but think that maybe love's not for me.
That's pretty crazy. She said, what if I get to heaven and find out it's not real, but also, by the time I get there, I didn't have the time to tell you how I felt, and like, that's the thing, is we all think we have all this time in the world. Well, nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, probably. And with that being said, you don't know. You're always on borrowed time. Now, obviously, as when you're younger, you feel like you're invincible and you got all the time in the world. But as you age, you realize you don't. And that's that. Wow, that's what a deep lyric there. All right, let's keep going.
Then maybe love's not for me. If you don't look too closely, you can't even tell I'm lonely, even though it keeps me up at night. I try to keep myself distracted, but I got all these awful habits of listening to voices in my mind. Oh, staring contest with the walls. I'm giving in to my intrusive thoughts. Oh, what if I never find anybody to love, or I finally get the chance and the focus of love? 'Cause I can't get hurt if I am the first one to leave. Whoa, what if I get to heaven and it's not even real, and I die before telling you how I really feel? 'Cause it feels like hell and I just can't help but think, maybe love's not for me. Oh, maybe love's not for me.
Woo!
Oh, maybe love's not for me. Maybe love's not for me.
Imagine feeling that way. I mean, I think you probably all have thought that at some point in our lives, but I mean, obviously, I don't think it's true, but I think I like this, because it's really more of a ballad for her. I think a lot of people just think, oh, she just screams out a whole bunch of stuff, in some of her more aggressive stuff. And granted, it's still good. I'm not saying that, but like this is just a different tone for her, and I really appreciate it. It's just a different direction than some of the things that drew me to her in the first place. And I like that she has this versatility. The video itself is pretty simple. It's just her and inside, like, I don't know, I assume it's an apartment or whatever, and just kind of driving herself mad, worrying about, if, she's going to have her happily ever after ultimately. Wow. Crazy, man. Life's rough though.
Maybe love's not for me. Maybe love's not for me.
Wow. Let's bring it back to here. At least you have something on the screen. With that being said, hey, look, I enjoyed this. Like I said, I really enjoyed that she went a different direction than some of the previous songs, and I think that's the idea of the music that she's bringing out now is, showing the other sides of what she can do. I didn't think she was a one-trick pony. She's just newer to the game, right? So like you got to get you got to get yourself out there and get your footing, and then at the same time then start showing yourself. And I think she's doing a great job of that. I think it's very possible she could be, up there with some of the other great singers that we have out there, and just really do well for herself. With that being said, I definitely want to hear some more because I know she's got more out there. I think I don't know if she released an EP or an album or something along those lines, but I want to hear the rest of that too. But if you guys have some suggestions for Natalie Jane, obviously throw those in. And if you know anything on the backstory, or if you've seen her somewhere live or anything like that, obviously, I'd love the engagement there, just to find some backstory and things, because I like to learn about the artist as well. Obviously, I could go read and look it up, but like if you have a personal story, that's a lot more meaningful to me than, reading something that, on Wikipedia, for example. But anyway, with that being said, hey, look, I've loved this. I hope you guys have loved this. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for me. Go over to Natalie's page and give her some love as well, and or her music if you can support her that way, in any way you can, obviously. Look, we're going to do this, keep doing this, and just keep trying to roll through a lot of these awesome artists out here. And I hope you'll join me. And if you returning, like I said before, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's get into another one. With that being said, I've been Sarge. Eat well, be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.